Hey, what's up? It's Gabby here from Helps Too. Welcome to our channel. Today I'm talking about artist strategies for marketing in 2020. If you're anything like me, marketing can be super overwhelming when it comes to your own project or your own art, and I totally understand that. So I wanted to come through for all my artists out there that are serious in 2020, and I want to say, I got you. I want to give you 5 tips on how you can build a good marketing strategy in 2020 and some things that you can do. So tip number 1, if you were not consistent in 2019 or any other year for that matter, it is time to be consistent. The algorithms. I know if you have looked into marketing at all, you've heard about the algorithms, but social media and its algorithms are built to really favor people that use it consistently. For example, when I was in Greece, I was there and I was posting 1 to 2, maybe even 3 times a day. And then I would actually go and use my stories. And people were engaging so much more than ever. My engagement was through the roof. I mean, it does help to have beautiful pictures, but like I usually do anyway. And I travel quite a bit, but there's something about me using it a lot more consistently in Greece that really put my engagement through the roof. I was reaching more people than ever. And even more, I want to give you a bonus tip on that. Not only does using it consistently, whatever you use, which, pause, if you're not good at using 5 platforms consistently, narrow it down to like 1 or 2. Come on, guys, come on. So pick your favorite, go for it. I know people have a lot to say about it. Well, this is better for this. Honestly, do what you're good at and then expand. When you actually post consistently and engage consistently, that's the key right there. Engaging with people, being social consistently on social media, go figure. We're not, but we should be more social. I wanted to say that it really does reach more people. The algorithm will favor your content, push it out there to even beyond your followers, and you will begin to reach people you have never even known in your whole life. It will be so exciting. Number 2, I want to encourage you in 2020, put your money where your mouth is. I know this is not a favorite of many people, but one of the best ways to reach people on social media, which I'm just going to keep going. One of the best ways to reach people on social media is by actually running an ad or 2 on Facebook or Instagram. Now, I feel like I might have lost a lot of you right there because if you're anything like me, you're creative by nature, you're like running ads is so difficult, but it's not. Say you're on Instagram, you post something that is actually content about your new song or your new book that you've written. You can go ahead and boost that post and target people that like things like you. So, for example, I target people that like similar artists as me because I'm a musician, right? So I go ahead and target people who are kind of like the fans that I want. So if there's an artist that has fans that I think will like my music, I target that artist's fans. And I go ahead and put that artist's name in, and then I put the amount that I want to target with, and boom, voila. I'm already reaching people that have never been reached by my music before, and they are finding it, and most often they like it because I was being smart and I said, hey, this artist is kind of like me. And I hate saying that because I'm such an individualist, but the reality is we're kind of in the same genre, and so people would like my music when they find it because they like this person's music. So I want to encourage you to do that. Run an ad or 2 this year and make sure that it points towards your art, your craft, so people can come to know who you are. And if you have anything to offer, they can partake in it. Now, number 3, kind of related to what I was just talking about, number 2, giving people the opportunity to partake in what you're doing. Make sure that your craft, your art, your project is available for people to participate in or to take, take home with them, or however you want to term it, because we're all different artists and creatives, right? So for example, back to me, this is like the best example because I know my own craft so well. I do music, so if I'm a musician, it's not enough in my mind as someone who's trying to reach people to just think about it and maybe sing a little cover here and there on Instagram. That's cool. I do that. But I want to go in 2020, and I want to encourage you to go there too. I want you to take a step beyond just kind of like showcasing it, but make it available. So for me, that means I'm putting my stuff on Spotify and iTunes, and there's different platforms, and we've talked about it here. It helps too in our YouTube series, so make sure you look around, that you can use to do that. So if you are a designer, make sure your prints are available on Etsy or something like that. Or if you're a writer, is your book available on Amazon? Make sure people can partake in it, because you know what? They actually want to. I know as artists, we often think like, well, nobody cares, or who would really want to read this? Because it's your own baby, it's your own production, it's your own thing. But the reality is people want to all the time. We want new, fresh stuff. We want to hear new sounds. We want to read new content. We want to have new designs. We want to buy new shirts. We do. We want to. So make it available for people to partake in. And number 4, which is actually 4 and 5, I want to say this. Actually do your craft. Here's why, and this is number 4. When you actually do your craft, you end up doing something that I call, and so many other people would call it this, guerrilla marketing. If you don't know what that is, make sure you go get a definition from Google. But guerrilla marketing, in essence, is just you hitting the ground floor, getting off the internet, and doing things that were like from the Stone Ages in terms of marketing, like a show where people can see you face to face and they say, oh my gosh, I've never seen this artist. I want to get to know her. I'm going to follow her on Instagram and pick up a shirt. Or you putting up flyers in the town because you are going to have an art show because you're actually doing your craft and having an art show. People come to know you there. They follow you. Guys, let's just pause. I have made some of the coolest, most long-term fans and friends from just doing my craft. It had nothing to do with the internet. Eventually they followed me on the internet because we're all on the internet, right? But the reality is I did guerrilla marketing and it changed everything. And at the time I did not think to myself, oh, this is guerrilla marketing. But the reality is I did it and I have fans and friends for a lifetime because of it. And so I want to encourage you. Some of you are sitting there just behind your screen the whole time. And the reality is if you went out to like a networking conference and networked with other artists like yourselves or did the art show, if you did the art show and you did your craft out there beyond the 4 walls of your house and beyond your screen, you would be so surprised at how many people you would actually reach. It would blow your mind, for real. And they would probably come into your online community anyways because we're all online, like I said. So do that. And number 5, do your art because the more you do it, the more creativity that flows through you. And that will absolutely translate into your online marketing efforts. You will find that you're posting more creatively. You have more to post about. Like when I actually practice my guitar and write music, I can take a picture like boom, right there, and post that. And that is legitimate content that people actually care about and want to see. They want to see the process. Your fans, your listeners, and if you don't have any, your future fans and listeners want to see the process. They want to be involved. They want creativity. People want to see something that's fresh, that's new, and that's what ultimately reaches people more and more. Those are the 5 tips I have for you guys when it comes to a marketing strategy in 2020. Tell me which one that you think is going to be most profitable for you in 2020. And if you have any more tips, please let me know in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. Subscribe and stay tuned. We got more coming your way. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.